Minecraft 1.20 has just released, and because of that, I'm immediately gonna go down to the experiments to turn on the new command that has been added to the experimental features. Experimental cameras, there it is. I don't quite know how it works, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here we are. Let's try /camera. Okay, now we are somewhere in the sky, but we're gonna set it, let's do, whoa, what? Oh, that is so weird to see. I can vlog in Minecraft, hi. Once again, hi camera, how you doing? This has so many opportunities. Can I teleport the camera to a certain area? Like, let's try facing. I don't really know what that makes for a difference. I mean, cool, I guess. I guess if I move here and hit the command again, it's gonna, yeah. That's still so cool. The camera's like actually free. So now it's like upwards. If you guys can't tell, I'm kind of just doing this blind and have no clue what to do here. So I decided to check out a video about someone actually explaining this command, as it is probably one of the most advanced commands in the game at the moment. Okay, so I just finished watching a video by the Red Engineer. Definitely check out his video about this command. He explains it quite briefly and very useful. So let me show you some of the stuff you can do now. If you type /camera at P and then you do set the Minecraft free, and then the rotation can be downwards. This means that, well, we are now in a first-person camera, and if I use that same command over here, you will see it actually moves to whatever place I have. So as you can see, we actually have a little bit of a 2D perspective here, which is actually really, really cool, because that allows us to, well, make a working platform game. And if we use an execute command that runs the camera command, then as you can see, we actually have a bit of a camera going that follows the player around, which is super cool. Now, of course, it's a little bit low with only 20 frames per second, but guess what? We can, of course, fix it. Because by placing something like the ease and then place something like 0.2 and then doing the in sign, for example, you will actually see that it's a lot more smooth. But this allows us to make full-on games. Okay, so one of you guys had actually commented on my video the command for a supposed third-person view. So I want to try it out. I want to see how it actually works in the game. Oh, that's so cool. No, straight up, that is awesome. And of course, if you want to, you can also move the camera down a little bit so it follows your player like this. I can grab blocks, I can play Minecraft like it would be an RPG game. And it's just, it works. Okay guys, so I was just about to start on the 2D game, and this is one of those common scenarios when the command is experimental, and this is what can happen. Same with this one, I was working on the 3D, so yeah, the command's broken, which is just awesome, you know. And boom, it seems to be working. Okay, so now that we've got a command block working, let's work on the 2D game. And hey, just after tinkering around for a bit, we now have ourselves a fully working 2D game. However, the camera's moving a little bit too slowly, so I'm gonna real quick change. Oh no. Okay, so now that we have the movement done, let's get working on the sky. And boom, as you can see, we already have a somewhat good looking sky. And now to prevent the player from going outside of the designated area, we can just grab ourselves barriers and fill this area with them. So boom, as you can see, we already have a sort of 2D game mixed with 3D, because you can actually look at the camera. But it's a 2D game. Yeah, this looks very interesting. But for the most part, the game actually feels pretty 2D. So now, let's add some obstacles.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, I messed up big time. I filled the entire area with barriers. No. Luckily, that was a pretty easy fix, and all we need to do is to place back the grass. Okay, so for the water, I'm gonna want it to, of course, be a little bit different. So you're gonna start over here, of course, and then move along, and we'll put already here, we'll put a bit of a lake, shall we? And we'll add a ladder for the ones that can't get it. So now, as you guys can see, we actually have a 2D parkour course, and it's actually such a cool experience. Now, of course, you can just swim up, so it's not that difficult, but this is really cool. Okay, so I just finished the little 2D course, so let's check it out. So there it is, my first impressions of the brand new 1.20 camera command. This has so many opportunities, and I obviously can't show all of it, but I will make a full-on video on this exact command very soon, so make sure to subscribe not to miss that. Also, once this command becomes more stable and less of an experimental command, I will make a full-on 2D map for you to download on my Patreon, so make sure to join my Patreon not to miss that. Anyways, that's about it for me. Subscribe.